CorporateLike Entertainment, the Phil Podcast.
What's going on, y'all? This Manny.
What's up? This man, All Profit Entertainment. We got projects coming this year. Just keep looking out, Baby Dump, Fendio. We keeping it moving.
Hey, man, that's your fat. Man, hot.
Yeah, I'm a little hot, but it'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Man, y'all niggas got me tearing. Oh, let me get my notes, man.
What's going on?
Y'all niggas got me dead, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This show is a Missy Elliott tribute. And then we're going to talk about Rejuvenation of Female Artists. And we're going to talk about the best podcast. We're going to critique our own. And we're going to critique others. And just give our flowers to everybody else. But to begin with, all DSPs, everything coming soon. Just that simple. I don't want to keep saying this shit. Everything coming soon. So, Missy Elliott.
Great Missy Elliott.
Been in the game since like probably 95. Behind the scenes, 94, maybe even earlier, just going back to documented shit.
Yeah.
Album, Super Duper Fly in 97. The Real World in 99.
That's a classic.
I disagree, but we get into that.
World, yes.
Miss E, So Addictive, 2001. Under Construction, 2002. This Is Not a Test, 2003. The Cookbook, 2005. Featured people she has worked with. And produced and wrote for. I'm going to say all these names, so bear with me. Busta Rhymes, The Brat, Lil' Kim, Juvenile, BG, Lil' Mo, Beyonce, Eve, Eminem, Big Boy, Redman, Method Man, Ludacris, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Miss J, Mary J, Fabulous, R. Kelly, Nelly, Mike Jones, Slick Rick. We already know about Leah and Timbaland. I ain't got to add them. Puff Daddy, SWV, MC Lyte, Toto, Whitney Houston, Destiny's Child, Tamia, Bubba Sparks, this for shits and giggles, Trina, Monica, Maya, Sierra, Angie, the list.
Man, that list don't stop.
Like,
greatest female rapper to me. That's my number one. And top 5 artists ever. Black. Top 5
artists ever?
Artists ever, in my opinion.
Top 5 artists ever.
I mean, just musically, period. I just think music.
Top 25.
I think just musically, period, because there's not too many that wrote, made the beat, rap, and sung, like, and had the and dance. Talent wise, you can't find name 5 hip hop better than her. She's obviously
she's everything
in hip hop. She's top 5 greatest ever.
Some of the best production I heard.
Ever.
Crazy production to me. Always wanted to. If I was a rapper, a Missy Elliott production. Yeah. Always. Her shit is. I wanted when Jay-Z put out that Black Album. He had a wish list of artists he wanted to work with. I wish you would have added Missy Elliott because that would have been crazy.
She put Timberland on. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she was in a mix with the Timberland production.
Yeah,
she put
they both work with each other. They both work with each other a lot, so they both got each other's influences. So that's like a vicarious.
She just a go to me, bro. Like just.
No, I agree with you. I agree. Going back and listening to her discography, I realize I appreciate it that much more. Mm-hmm. I always loved Missy Elliott since day one. Always been a fan.
I actually bought her first 2 albums.
I bought all her albums.
That Real World.
Besides the Cookbook.
That was the first album
I still
that I
got
did.
that album.
Which one?
The Real World.
Man, that shit. That's what I said. It's a classic to me, bro. Because at that time there was nothing that, far as coming female wise, that sounded that way. The beats, just the production on that album, and then her flow with the singing.
I don't think she has any bad production,
man,
at all. You get that one producer that give you a bad beat.
That's a cheat code for her, because if she need a look, I mean, you got Timberland next to you, so
right.
I mean, how you can't go wrong.
Yeah,
you got you, and then you got Timberland as your backup, so you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, he credited her a lot for like helping him. Showing
I feel like they probably helped each other,
more.
man.
Yeah.
So
that girl, she's a goat, man.
She's definitely a goat. I don't know what classic album she has. I just know they all great bodies of work.
Yeah, I think The Real World is definitely a classic. I don't think it's.
I think Miss E is better.
You do? I don't think like worldwide people would say it is. I think that's probably just like my opinion.
I think
or something on it.
Worldwide people will say Miss E is her classic.
Super Duper Fly might qualify because that shit was.
That's her weakest album.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Ooh, I thought it was the Cookbook.
She had a hit. She had them hits on the first.
Yeah, that shit was. That's why I call it a classic, because it's at least about 4.
Like an introduction. Though.
Man, I don't know.
I think she was kind of like getting her feet wet. Honestly, it's a good album.
Like,
it's a good album. I just feel like I'll put it on a lower tier for me. I got like the Real World, Miss E, and Under Construction as her better. You can pick any one if you're being honest.
I mean, so how can she? I mean, y'all say she ain't got a classic. So was it just consistency?
I think she does have a classic.
Okay.
I think it may be more than one. I think it just now became a classic. I think it aged into being a classic. Because, she just got inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Congratulations.
Yeah, definitely. That's why one of the reasons we're doing this show. I just want to give her flowers. But I feel like she definitely has at least 2. Looking back on it. Back then, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't. I think this started something for female artists. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it. Show it again.
Well, I could break the news. D'Angelo Russell signs with the Lakers for like $47 million 3 years.
Wow, that's
not breaking news.
that's different. That's different.
I hated that out.
Oh yeah, But I feel like what she started was like the hip hop and R&B confused.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't think she's getting that credit. Can you think of somebody else?
You say transcended the...
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she transcended.
Because she was rapping, she was singing, and she's not bad at it. She was good at it.
She
great at it.
And she wrote a lot of Aaliyah songs.
A lot of Aaliyah songs.
You could hear her on the background vocals on a lot of them hits. She
definitely a lot of background vocals and a lot of different artists.
Tweet was a great artist too.
Yeah, definitely.
Nicole. She put a lot of artists on.
She did. I say transcended. She transcended.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Transcended it.
Monica. Sierra.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Producing shit, crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I think she stopped for me because I think she had a little falling out with Timberland and she got sick. She had some health issues.
I see she getting in order though.
But I think she got a new album coming out if I'm not mistaken.
So I'm just gonna keep her off of hip hop then, cause I think she way more.
Is she on like
artist?
Artist.
Well, is she?
But it was mainly hip hop.
In the tier of Michael Jackson.
Creativity wise, and I could see where we can go with that.
Cause like when I say Michael Jackson, I think Michael Jackson. You think of Beyonce, Prince.
I'll give her. I definitely would give her Prince. I definitely would give her Prince because Michael didn't really pen too much. But,
he penned.
Yeah, but not as much as like
Prince.
Yeah, Prince was 100% hands on everything.
Yeah, that's true. Instrument. Yeah.
She did. But the thing is, the woman can actually sit there and do a beat. Motherfucker, write the song, sing it, and rap it,
and choreograph. Yeah, that's crazy.
Choreograph the video, or also bring another artist in and give them pointers or write something for them.
That's amazing. That category, like I would put like Kanye West in, but I mean Kanye.
I thought it was a shot too, a little bit because Kanye,
Kanye, we ain't gonna get into that, but
yeah.
But I mean the pen and shit.
And Drake too, we put her in that category too.
Yeah, with the.
Artists.
I'm talking strictly from an artist.
Yeah, as an artist.
Doing like, multiple things with different genres and shit.
What you think is what's her best album?
For me, The Real World.
Me personally, I like The Real World.
It's either one of them.
I still listen to the song.
But that Real World album,
that
shit is crazy.
That run though between '97 and 05 was kind of crazy, man.
Her production not production,
everywhere,
but features on The Real World was crazy.
But the production, it's beats on there.
I already know the beats.
Right.
The features is like she had some.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Eminem,
Nas with the Hot Boys joint.
That shit with Eminem, the Busta Rhymes, that nigga came off so hard on there, bruh.
That Eminem was an old verse though, right?
I believe. It's crazy. I could still say that.
He freestyle. I heard that freestyle somewhere.
I think he freestyled.
I don't know what was first though.
And that's what I'm saying. Like as far as impact, I can really now to this. I haven't heard that album in a while, but I
listened to a couple.
I know the verse.
I love the song.
I do pop pills. I keep my tube socks peeled. Pops the same shit. They got Tupac killed. Spit game to these hoes. I know the shit, bro. That's wild. That's
like
impact
the
right there, bro.
Joint.
Yeah.
That song crazy. But the features is crazy on it.
All in my grills. That shit. That Big Boy.
She had a lot of influence, man. Like
Hot Boy.
And she's not. But I don't feel like she's talked about enough, though.
That's crazy.
She's not talked about enough. I don't think.
Lil' Kim on Checking to You, the Brat. You ain't lying, bro.
Oh, her features is crazy.
Yeah, you can't resist with BG.
But for somebody to be of this stature and they get them type of features, an Eminem feature, a Redman feature at that time,
Beyonce,
Lil' Kim, Beyonce.
I mean, she is already certified.
Yeah, that's a super.
But I don't feel like the world thinks of it like that.
Crazy.
I mean,
I think she was snapped after that first album.
Because, bro, she came out as a big girl with that motherfucking suit on, bro, and that Can't Stand the Rain video, bro. That just set her apart.
That was groundbreaking.
That we never, and even to this day, but we've never seen nothing like that before.
I feel like it was groundbreaking.
I compare like her and Ludacris, kind of like are the two comedians and greatness of hip hop.
Busta too.
Yeah, but Busta, yeah, for sure. She did say something about Busta how
with the
like a mini her, like twins,
with the animation and all that shit.
That's crazy though, bro. She definitely deserves her flowers, bro. We love you, Missy. You my favorite female artist.
Yeah, I love Missy.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love.
Yeah, I would say besides Lauren, like you know, I can't.
Yeah,
Lauren. Her and the Brat, like they're my personal favorite.
No doubt.
Female.
I think that's kind of what Nicki get her little shit from. We kind of like to say Lil' Kim, but Nicki reminds me of more of a when she first came out. Reminds me more of a Missy clone with the animation, the changing her voice and her raps, trying to sing. It kind of was like the same thing to me.
What we talk about?
Kim and Nicki and Missy. You could tell like.
I think every female artist has some type of influence from Missy Elliott. To be honest with you, I don't think it's a debate. And if you debate it, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that run, man, and then the features and all the shit she wrote and produced is just. She needed to be in that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right. Not unbeatable, but she's virtually unbeatable in the verses, man. It'd be hard to take Missy down.
I think her and Busta Rhymes would be a good
should do one. I don't think they should do a verse. They should just do like an appreciation or some shit. Because that'd be crazy, bro.
Who you picking, Missy Elliott or Lauryn Hill?
Missy. I don't think Lauryn has enough for me. Lauryn living off of the one album.
No, Lauryn, the longevity going to give her the edge.
A lot of people will argue to you. People think Lauryn a top 10 MC all the time.
No.
I hear that all the time.
She got a top... that album might be top 10 all the time.
Yeah, I can't put it in my top 10.
I don't know, Phil. That album...
I think I can. I love it. Don't get me wrong.
It's amazing.
It is flawless. It is.
Amazing.
Well, it's not anything wrong with that.
That goes to the unskip. That's an unskippable album. I would say, like classic albums, you can skip a few songs. That's one album that you wouldn't skip.
It got that crossover.
Yeah,
it does.
But Missy light years ahead. I just think because I think like Emmanuel was saying, she displayed it for a longer period of time.
And I think she ranks high as far as top producers too. Honestly, that's just my
production.
I give her like a top 15 if I'm being honest.
I think it's underrated.
Very.
She's
not even talked about. Yeah.
I think it's because I think it's because of the Timberland. You know, the relationship
overshadowed or whatnot.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that would tie into like the Outkast thing with Andre 3000 being top 5, but Big Boy wouldn't be in the top 25.
Ooh, perfect.
For certain artists.
Perfect comparison.
I think that's some wild shit.
That's a perfect comparison.
I think if we can put Timberland top 5 somewhere on production, Missy can't be 20 slots lower than him.
Yeah.
I think that would be wild.
So I want to ask that question, but okay.
She's the greatest female rapper to me.
Yeah.
And I would say top 5 hip hop artists
of all time. She might be the greatest female artist though.
You know why? Who could be better though? Like there is art. He's talking about art, so he's talking about the dancing, choreography, production, writing, everything. Yeah. She's the greatest. She's the greatest. I'm saying it today. She's the greatest.
Artist, okay, you're going artist.
Female artist, she's the greatest.
Female artist. Yeah. She might be the best. It's very like shit. You can't really argue.
Beyonce, but she doesn't.
She don't qualify for that.
Beyonce don't pen all her shit.
Not all of her shit. No, she don't.
She don't produce.
Yeah.
You know, she an entertainer.
She definitely an entertainer. She sing but.
Missy do it all.
Everything.
She dance. She dance.
Yeah. She does.
Choreography.
She does.
Choreography, like she do her own thing.
I can say, as far as musically, she has no weakness. I don't think there's nothing she can do.
Like I said, I think she the best female artist.
I think if she even chose to be R&B, she probably
give me your 5.
Huh?
Give me 5.
Female artists.
Female artists.
I would say her. I would say Janet Jackson.
Oh, so we gonna do all time on.
You said artist.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Artist.
Janet Jackson. Gotta throw Janet in there. Hey, baby.
Whitney. Patti LaBelle.
It's kind of hard to
Beyonce.
Then you went okay.
I said artist.
I mean, it's kind of like I would throw Tina Turner up there. I would have to take somebody off the Tina because that she was amazing.
Anita Baker, Sade.
No. Artist wise, I wouldn't say artist wise, but I would kind of agree. Missy, Beyonce, Whitney, Tina Turner.
I think Janet in there.
Oh, but she didn't.
Her impact was crazy.
Yeah. You ever Rhythm Nation?
No, she had like.
I'm gonna have to go. Y'all go. Hey, I have to go. Nicki, man.
Nah.
I gotta go. Nicki Minaj, bro.
Not over them 5 though.
I gotta go. But she don't. Nicki don't really dance like so.
Janet.
That's a little bit.
But she don't have it. She can't do a whole choreo.
Janet, I don't know. She underrated.
Different.
Yeah. She was when she hit the scene, bro. Like a lot of women really like influenced by her, and it's crazy that that's Michael Jackson. Like for you to have Mike and Janet.
And in the video they had together, the screen video, she kept up with that motherfucker step for step.
That was like probably one of the most groundbreaking videos
I'm gonna take Nicki off.
Seen.
Because Manny got me. I'm gonna have to give it to Janet, bro.
Janet.
I don't think it's debatable.
Yeah, it's not.
I think not even myself. I think if you have people from the industry.
Mariah got to fall somewhere. I mean, she didn't. But she didn't.
She do got to fall somewhere.
She don't dance like them. But
not at all.
Vocally,
not at all.
She don't really write either. So I mean, but that's still. I mean, I don't think none of them really wrote too much.
And Lauren.
Since we talk about females, everybody get right into it, man. We're gonna do. Since we talk about Missy Elliott, want to pay homage to. I was debating with my girl about this shit. She don't think it's a rejuvenation of female artists. I do personally because I think. We haven't seen nothing like this where the market is flooded with female artists.
I gotta agree with Sid.
Really? What? How? There's so many female artists.
I just think the landscape that we in, it kind of like seems that way. Far as like the
I'm with Phil. Maybe like the music.
I can use this word, the SMPs. How that shit going on right now. Like with the like the audience and like you got the audience. It always was a female camaraderie thing going on. Like do y'all remember?
But not on a mainstream success like this.
It was like this. I think what he's trying to say is like it was at a time we had.
At the time
we had Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, and Missy. That was it.
Oh yeah, the Brat.
That was 90s though. That was like early. She kind of like she had a misspell. Then it was at a time about a 10-year span where it was just Nicki Minaj.
You had Queen Latifah, MC Light on the back end, and then you had the Brat coming on the scene. Foxy.
So that's at the time when they did that. What's that? Not the Lady Marmalade, but the
Roxanne. What was her name?
Girls Tonight song that they had with all the females.
I was just about to name that. That ladies.
I think, but the ladies night.
Then you had Missy. You had.
But what he said,
Missy Elliott coming on the scene. Like it was women in the like.
Where time they went away though, bro.
No, in the 2000.
Like 2010, we couldn't do a Lady Marmalade. You couldn't but today you can.
But I'll say the 2000s. I mean, I probably can't argue that.
I think it's flooded right now.
Yeah, like it was a time where it was just
way
Nicki,
too
bro.
Flooded.
I agree.
I
think it's way too flooded.
It's not that much talent.
I think as far as like success,
I don't know, man.
Would you consider Roxanne Shante successful?
Yeah, I mean,
she
influential, but successful.
Would you consider MC Light successful?
So MC Light's very much successful. Yeah.
Queen Latifah, successful.
Yeah. But a lot of them.
I feel like these ones like
successful.
Cardi B, Nicki. I'll throw Nicki in there. Whatever. Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls, Lola Brooke.
Overrated with success.
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Overrated?
No, I disagree.
I think she's talented.
I don't think she's
very. She's one
of that much.
She hasn't.
I mean, I wouldn't know about to say, but success-wise,
no.
she got a lot of charting songs, a lot of platinum songs. She got about 10 platinum songs, records.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna say her albums, but records. And then she one of these only ones today that you can actually give a microphone to and throw a beat and say rap.
It's your rap, yeah. That's rare nowadays.
I mean,
I agree
Lotto,
with you on that.
Nicki, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Ice Spice, Lakia, Flo
Sexyredd.
Milli, Coi Leray, Sweetie, Doja Cat.
Omerta? I don't know how to say it.
Omerta.
I'm
I love
sorry.
her.
I fucked her name. I'm sorry.
Dia. They out here, bro.
There's a lot,
They out
bro,
here.
that's
They're not
making...
good.
Tierra Whack. It's a lot
No,
of she's
when
an older artist.
they're being successful, though. That's the thing.
They're fucking.
Ice Spice.
They're fucking the game up.
They're
Right now. I'm
being
talking about not
successful.
killing with it.
I personally don't like it. And
I don't think they're that successful.
They are, bro.
They're shitting on. They're shitting on the
crazy.
male counterparts this year. It's no doubt about it.
It's dog shit though.
I mean, that go. I mean, they are. I mean, I look at it this way because I kind of like I have a label and I kind of like know it's. I think that it's probably one of the reasons why we're not having success from male because the labels are sitting back like, I'm not about to drop an artist up with her. There's no artist about to. If Ice Spice about to drop, who gonna drop with her? We gonna stay the fuck away from her because the girl in 1 year went to over 20 billion streams or some shit.
Yeah.
That shit is
If we forget any female artists, we apologize. There's too many of y'all, but shout out to y'all.
Phil, shout out to Phil. She dog.
Ice Spice nice though. She not bad.
I like her cadence.
She not bad though, bro. She not bad.
The fuck out of here.
She not bad.
She's trash.
That don't negate the fact that I'm being successful though, bro.
Worst fucking lyric like.
I like the cadence.
Yeah,
I like the cadence. I don't fuck with it.
Cash Doll, they out here.
Cash Doll, nice. Yeah, Cash Doll is dope.
But we can't base the success off of just what you
But I want to throw some underground
bro.
artists in there, man. Like Love the Genius, Shay New York. And not saying I want to say Rhapsody is by far the best.
Yeah, that's not even close.
I don't think it's even close. Rapping wise,
she rapped that.
Not
I like Jean Grey too. She alright.
Disappeared though.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck happened with her, but she was one of the
Tierra
best.
Whack kind of nice too. I just wish she put out more. I think she's from Philly too, so she got
What's
that
her name?
Philly in it. Tierra Whack. She
Not
fire.
Shit, if she from Philly,
No, Tierra Whack fire. Y'all ain't hip Tierra Whack fire.
I think Rhapsody, and like I wanted to say, when it's all said and done, and I hope she stays on this trajectory and drops something soon, she'll be one of the top 5 greatest female MCs of all time.
Who that?
Rhapsody. Not a debate.
Yeah.
Not a debate at all for me. She's that damn good.
I want to get a local girl some shot too. Auntie Piggy, Ty Bree. It's a couple more, man. Like we even locally, bro. Like they're running our city. They're all over the place.
There's
bro.
one.
Erica Kane, right?
No, she's a singer. Kane is a singer.
There's one. I think she stays in Miami now. I can't think of her name. It's not Ty Bree. Who is it?
No, you talking about Piggy, right?
Piggy. What she look like?
Brown skin, baddie.
She about your color.
I'm not.
Forget her name.
Yeah, I wish we should have knew this though.
What's that? I wasn't calling it. Sorry. Excuse my language. I apologize.
They out here though, bro. They're running the game.
So why do you think it's that? Why do you think it's all this sudden this burst of female artists?
Because it's an empowerment movement.
Women influence the women.
For a few years now.
If you cater to women, what they want to hear, you're gonna shoot up the charts.
You don't think it's talent?
I do.
Half of them, no.
I do.
I agree, man. I think half of them know.
Which ones are not talented?
They just shaking their ass and
I think
rapping.
I'm not gonna say she's not talented. Lolabrooke for me, she's just too much for me. I don't love that. I love them hard lyrics, but it's just like
Scar Lip Fire too. I like her too.
Oh no, not at all. I do not like her at all.
Like her
from Bronx, right?
Yeah, from the Bronx.
Not at all. I don't think she's good at all.
Get the foot back. That girl hard.
Terrible.
Lotto has talent.
Lotto the best.
Lotto's nice. I like Lotto. I forgot. I'm sorry. Lotto, Sweetie. So Sweetie, whatever. Sweetie.
Coi Leray, very talented.
She's very talented.
Doja Cat, very talented. Very talented. Meg, talented. I don't think Glow really got too much talent.
I would say Lotto.
Talent wise,
I would say Lotto by a long shot.
Talent?
Like if we compare Glow and Ice Spice, it's Glow not even nowhere near Ice Spice level. Bar wise, making music wise, it's not even the same.
I'm picking Glow for bars. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hell no.
I'm just picking
I can tell you don't listen to. You haven't listened to Ice Spice.
I'll listen to either one of them really.
Okay.
So I won't even debate it with you.
Bother.
I wouldn't debate it with you.
I think
I heard.
Glorilla can't rap at all. Glow can't rap at all.
It's pretty terrible.
What the fuck?
Some of the worst rapping I've ever heard.
From Ice Spice?
Yes.
He's totally wrong, people out there.
Listen to it.
Listen to it, people.
I mean, I'm all for people, making, I'm a capitalist, proud capitalist. If you can make money, go ahead and make it. She's trash lyrics.
I think it's her. I think it's the drill that he don't like. But if we like me, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do.
Like she reading from a piece of.
This is what I'm gonna do to him. I'm gonna do this to him, bro. I'm about to bring the bars down to my boy. I'm about to send you the bars.
Like,
send him in the group chat.
Don't you know how you in a booth with a piece of paper?
Yeah,
it's terrible, man. I tried to like it. I just can't.
That's crazy.
I respect the hustle.
I mean, she might got a writer. She might be reading from.
Ain't no way in hell she's writing that. No way.
That bullshit.
No way.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's main chick now. Ice Spice.
Ice Spice fire.
I think
I fuck with her.
Who's the best?
I fuck with her.
Who's the best
I like her lyrics.
out of these new chicks?
The new, as far as what skill set wise,
Lotto, not even close.
Omerta better than all of them. I don't know, y'all. Can't,
I listened to a couple.
Lotto can't sniff.
I like Lotto.
Panties,
I thought her last album.
Bar wise, no, none of them raps better than Omerta.
No,
none of them. Lotto doesn't even write her own shit either. So we're gonna talk about lyrics. She doesn't write at all. Lotto doesn't write.
Do you know that?
I mean, she said she got Nicki exposed her reference tracks.
Just like you said, if it ain't what do you always say? BMI and all that.
I'm gonna tell you again. If she has reference tracks, look at her
so
songs.
She has Lotto
shit.
Lotto has
I have heard the reference.
Lotto has reference tracks and gives writers.
Nicki write her own shit.
I've heard plenty of artists say that Nicki write her own lyrics.
I don't know.
You can't find an artist that worked with her.
Oh, man, about to get started.
Yes, because Jay Mills just did a whole interview. He does not.
That was a damn good interview.
He said he don't fuck with nobody in that camp, and he's never seen a man write for Nicki Minaj one lyric one time.
Okay.
I only said a little bit. That was a good.
He sat there in the studio with her and watched her write her lyrics.
Okay.
And we could check. And another thing, like I said, you could check her ASCAP BMI, and she ain't paying no writers no money. So I gotta give her credit. Give her.
I think it's terrible. City Girls.
I fuck with Carisha. I fuck with them.
Is that like piss on her face? Is that her or the other one? Young Miami.
Young Miami.
Who's with Diddy?
Miami.
Okay, yeah, she like that. It's fine, whatever you like.
This is another thing I want to address. I mean, we gonna about the female movement, but Cardi B, she'd drop a song and people would be like, "It's fire! She killing his verse. She killing Nicki Minaj," but she did not write it.
Why had to be that narrative? Oh, this is better than Nicki Minaj. It's always that narrative.
They against each other. Yeah. They've been compared
to each other, since she dropped. They got a lot of comparisons.
But that goes back to what we did when I was talking about the last time. Why she go at the other artists, because the labels literally put artists against her. It's not her. That's why she attacked some of them, because
I feel like it is her sometimes because her attitude sucks.
Yeah, but let's go to it now.
She got an ego problem.
Look at the Ice Spice. All of these artists. There's not one artist that we didn't name that doesn't have a feature from her. That she did not give.
You think she may be a benefit?
None of their songs were charted until she got on them.
Okay.
I give you that. None of them. Lotto didn't have a charting song until Nicki got on it. Meg Thee Stallion didn't have one until she got on it. Shit.
What song she get on with Meg?
Hot Girl Summer.
Okay.
Shit. Ice Spice until she got on it. What's the girl now? The Sexyredd chick. The Sexyredd song. All the bitches singing.
What is her name? I wrote her name down. Her name's Sexyredd. It is Sexyredd.
But she got to think of the name of the song. Everybody.
Pound Town?
Yeah, Pound Town. Nicki got on. That shit fire. I don't care what nobody say.
Nigga.
Listen, I was in Miami on a boat with females and they loved it. Every place.
I bet.
When we went out, I went out on the beach, bro. When we went out to them clubs, when they dropped that song,
shit was crazy.
The whole fucking club went crazy. It was just the impact, bro.
They feel what you be saying. Boring. That shit boring.
That shit
fire though, bro.
That shit is terrible. What's the other thing? What's the other artist?
That shit was putting me to sleep.
Pound Town.
Make your money though.
Fire.
I do like lolabrooke though. I just sometimes she gets a little. I don't know. For me.
Korean?
She's from North Carolina?
Yeah, I think so.
I like her. I do like her.
I think, but as far as talent-wise and ability, I think Coi Leray is the best out of all of them.
Yeah, I don't think she's talked about enough.
She's better than all of them.
I agree. Talent,
as a collecting package.
Marketing.
Yeah, nobody's better than Coi Leray.
Does she write her own music?
I believe so. She
dropped the album last week.
Yeah, it just came out.
You listen to it?
No, I haven't checked it out, bro. That's been Zeno's daughter too. That's crazy.
Yeah. They have some issue together.
Yeah, but she came on. She said that she would never disrespect him again because they had a conversation and they fixing their relationship.
That's good. That's good.
Because you don't know the dynamics of what he was going through.
Yeah.
You need to have a conversation.
Call her Ray. That name needs to be mentioned a lot because she is doing her thing. It's been consistent ever since.
She right where she's supposed to be at.
You think so? I don't know. I think she works. She works hard.
She works hard. She's doing her thing. Yeah. I don't see the big deal about if she needs to be a superstar. She right where she.
I mean, she
cool.
As the level of, she's a superstar.
She doing her thing.
Because they can't compete with her as far as like, it's just my thing. If you go to a show, if all of them was on a bill doing a show, she's gonna outperform all of them.
Yeah, she's damn good for performing.
So I gotta give her.
And we watching some time too. Like, what the fuck am I watching? It's alright.
Yeah, she alright though.
But shit. All right, we're gonna move on. We're going on commercial break. We come back. We're gonna talk about couple different podcasts and see where we ranking them and see what can they do different. So we'll be back, y'all. CorporateLike Entertainment, the thefillwithphil podcast. She was fucking with us.
Her sister bad.
Yeah, no. All right, Joey. You back for commercial break, y'all. We're gonna talk about the different podcasts and shit. I know. So for me, I haven't really watched nothing lately.
So I watch it.
If it ain't my own podcast or our own or whatever, I kind of watch. I was big on Drink Champs because of the interviews, I watched a little bit of segments of Expert Opinion.
That shit. That's the number one for me.
But there's a couple Joe Buddens, $1 million worth of game, Expert Opinion, Drink Champs, Breakfast Club. I had watched a little bit of Cam Show. It's pretty good, even though it's a sports show.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider that would you consider that a podcast?
In a sense, yeah. It's just. I think
in that case,
it's more of a show, but I think
it's up and coming though.
Yeah, you think is it on streaming
YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I know YouTube.
It's on YouTube. I don't think it's on streaming platforms though. I think it's some YouTube.
Oh, it's YouTube. So it wouldn't really be a podcast.
Don't quote me on that, then. But I only think
hands down.
I think they got a show on YouTube though. I mean, the show hot though.
Nori shit's still the best to me.
You said Nori?
Yeah, the Drink Champs. I think that's still the number one podcast, just because they get certain interviews that people can't. They talk and they talk about a lot. They indulge into a deeper conversation with the artist, and he don't stray away from.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, okay. So it's a podcast.
Okay, so I think now.
Oh, it's only one episode though.
Oh.
I stopped liking. I don't like Drink Champs like that no more.
They just did that interview. The interview that just dropped with I was just trying to watch. I ain't watched it all. I
don't know. I think ever since that shit with Kanye happened, I just
be missing a lot then.
I watch. I clip it, but I don't tune into it like I used to. That's
they got
like
the Ice T dropping.
That's just like that's just like Joe Budden. Like I don't fuck with that. After that funny shit that happened.
Honestly, to be honest with you, I never got into the Joe Buddens podcast, and I still don't know what the hype is.
It's really good though.
No, when they had everybody together, that shit was probably the number one. Okay. In my opinion,
I like the new group now better.
I don't like the new
Queen Zip and the two other look. I like them better. And Parks and them, I like them better. I watch it all. I watch ours. I watch everybody because I'm out work third shift, so I watch
clips, but I can't.
You watch them all. So I want to ask you this then: what makes their stuff better than us? Obviously, besides the obvious factors of money and background
resources.
That's the only thing I think that separates.
Resources
is the resources they able to get artists that upper echelon.
They in different type of rooms. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
all. I think that's the only thing.
And they able to mingle and brush shoulders with. I mean, they former artists.
That's just the only thing.
They like. Been in the game. They got the connections and shit.
But
I
heard, not to cut you off, I heard someone say, you just doing that. You just say that because that's your shit. I'm like, no, I feel like our content can last with anybody. And I always said that. Yeah. Any host I had up here, or not that's not here anymore, I still feel like if I would have brought him back up here, we can hold a candle to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I also feel like they have the advantage because they've been deep in the entertainment in the industry for a while. Yeah, and they insight. They got a lot of different foresight and insight and shit that we don't have. So, that's we got somebody here that that's in the industry, but they're deep
in it. Yeah, Nori has a lot of call to call certain artists to get the artists on that show. I would like to say though, the number one person out of that I see in the whole podcast space is Wallow. Gilly's cousin.
Yeah.
The fucking guy's a genius, bro.
Yeah, he is.
I do want to give him a shout out, and to be honest, I'm about to be like a motherfucking fanboy. I'm about to hit his DMs up.
I
want to have conversations with him because I see a lot of interviews.
No, he seemed like somebody. He seemed like a personable guy.
Yeah.
Like where, like, you know, if you just asking general shit,
he gives information. And that's one thing that a lot of people won't do. He don't hide the information. He gives the information. I had watched a podcast he did with it's two chicks he was sitting down with, and they were asking him questions. He just giving information. And a lot of things the points he was giving out, I'm gonna send it to you too so you could watch. It's a lot of things that you have already took care of that he said we needed to take care of. I see you have already accomplished, but it's just a guy that he just don't hide information, bro. He know a lot about the space. Just a whole lot, and you could tell that. He's the one that he's spearheading the $1 million worth of game. He's the one behind it. He's the one that owns the content. That's why he's able to buy Ferrari. Boy, I've been out of jail since 2018, and they got $100 million deal, bro, in the podcast space.
Yeah, I mean, my personal favorite is my expert opinion, man.
Math Hoffa.
Yeah, that shit.
I catch myself. So let me.
Phil, if you really dug deep into it, you would fuck with that show.
Is there whole shows? I only see small segments.
They do a lot of clips for the what the fuck do they call that?
Promo? Or?
No, what do they call like the algorithm and all that?
He do like 10-minute clips, but then he'll drop a show. But you're not gonna find every show on there. You only
see, that's my issue I have with that. I want to watch. I want to like the Benny show. I want to watch the whole one of that.
I think that's on there. But
is it? Or even other artists. He has interesting artists that tell their story. I've been wanting to like. This clip is good.
You should be able to find it on the go to the podcast and shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on more podcasts.
They got one with Dame Dash.
That
got
was
the Coil Ray
shit.
shit. They got Loon on there now.
I want to watch it on YouTube, not on the
it's a few out there. A lot of them though. A lot of them he don't withstand to me the whole 2 hours as well as the others.
I can tell.
Like, it don't like the conversations kind of die off a little bit, but
do they?
That shit it's a great.
I feel like the questions be more organic on his show.
Yeah, I can
my
see
expert
that.
opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like they be more organic. They don't seem like they're written down on paper. I feel like they just.
It's barbershop talk. I think it's more barber because they in a barbershop. So I think literally in there. Even just the setup itself is like a barbershop setup. So he's very opinionated with his show as far as even asking the artists opinions on certain things. He'd be like, "No, you wrong, bro. I feel like this," and they would really get into a debate.
He don't care about asking questions.
Yeah, he don't. I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
That makes a great interviewer.
Yeah, that's right.
They not shying away from asking.
Nori gives the best. I think this is my opinion. I think they just.
You know what I hate about Nori, and everyone says about him saying in a different format. He be talking about himself too much. When he gives his interviews.
He tries to avoid it a lot because I see it like a lot of artists. He be like, "No, it's not about me. It's about you." But when he brings the artist in, he also has a story involving with those artists or those situations. So I kind of think that's why, like you said, he's in there. He's in the game. So
I fuck with Rory and Maul shit too.
I haven't watched that shit since they.
They got some good they interviewed some people that I haven't seen get interviewed yet though.
Really?
If you check out.
Okay.
Well, Rory should because with Maul he kind of like
Maul got
he got the ties.
There's a podcast of two
Bigs,
white guys. I think it's pretty good. They know they hip hop honestly. NFR podcast. I see little clips on
No
TikTok.
Jumper.
Yeah, I like that. I watch a lot of that shit.
Jumper?
That's Adam
22 Brick Baby.
Yeah, Brick Baby.
Crip
Adam
Mac.
22. That's it. Crip
I
Mac.
got
Wack just got a show over there too.
Breakup. They had like some.
Yeah, because a couple people split up. One of the girls went to Mav Hopper.
Okay.
One of the girls went over there with him.
Yeah. All of them podcasts had breakups.
Yeah, but one thing about I don't. Just critique that one.
I think I'm sorry. I think niggas think they're making money, and they don't really know the background of
the
it.
greed.
And that's why I say, like I gave y'all all the passwords,
right.
I have all the passwords. So you got a question, refer to the password.
Yeah, people making secret deals behind people.
And like I was saying, to critique the No Jumper shit is very gang oriented. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of politics into that.
Okay.
Because they got Crips on there, they got Bloods, and all they do is talk to stories about.
Was that the one where they're having a big ass argument about Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yeah. That's the one.
The dude kind of like.
Yeah, that's when Wack was on there. With,
you got Say Cheese shit.
I like Say Cheese. Pretty
good. My second favorite is Art of Dialogue. You ever heard it?
No, I ain't heard.
They talk a lot about They interview a lot of and talk about the whole Tupac shit.
Okay.
Or the whole Biggie shit.
Yeah, I'm not here.
I love Pat McAfee too. I gotta give him a shout out.
They interviewing like fucking Charlie Baltimore.
That's gonna be a good interview.
Like if art of dialogue, you will fuck with it, man. Okay. It's some interesting shit. Like some shit you would like wanna like hear
about. I love old hip hop stories.
Yeah, that's what you hear.
That's why I love the Drink Channel because they bring them old.
Yeah, I got a Michael Jordan story. I got a Jay-Z or Tupac story. I love that shit.
He just did the one with Genuine.
I seen a little bit. That seemed like it was good.
It's asked the questions that we all don't know the answers to. Genuine gave the whole background on how Missy, Penn shit, how Timberland, how Aaliyah was.
Do they still do what's it called? Quick Time with Slime?
Yeah, Quick Time with Slime.
Okay. He did it with Genuine?
Yeah, he did it with him too.
Okay,
it's a great interview. It's a great interview. The one with Rick Ross was very good too. Then you get them drunk, so motherfuckers be drunk and they tell it everything. Yeah. They ain't keeping no secrets.
I think one of the best ones for me for Drink Chance was Irv Gotti's.
Irv Gotti, yeah.
Yeah, those are always legendary for me. Yeah. Oh, not because I'm biased. You can call it what you want, but I feel like Benny Siegel's interview and Cameron's interview was one of the best he did. Those was fucking damn good. Just to sit there and watch that history, talk about it, and actually... We was alive and go through that. That shit was excellent. And gave me a lot of insight.
The game one was good.
Yeah.
Oh, the game one was good too.
That's why I call it like
the
Wayne shit was good. That's why I want to watch the IT.
Which one? How long ago was that?
Wayne shit was the highest one he got. That bitch like at 10. That's the highest ranking podcast video.
I don't think I seen that one.
That's the highest in the space.
The little
that's the number one show.
The Wale one was funny.
Yeah, that's the number one show out of all podcast space.
Wale be boring me sometime.
Wale?
Yeah,
Nori got the drunkest I've ever seen him.
Oh, really?
He like down there black.
With the Little Wayne one, what? How long ago was that? Like
last year.
Oh, was it?
Last year. It's the number one rated podcast episode out of all of them.
Yeah, he had Alicia Keys. And that was pretty dope.
That was the good one too.
I skimmed it, but it seemed good.
That's why I want to see Ice-T's because it's on now. Fuck. Yeah. It's on now, but when it come on, I just want to see the story. I know Nori gonna ask some stories because he got insight.
Back then, that's gonna be gonna be a crazy interview. Probably
just a lot of shit that we didn't know. It's just a lot. Even with I didn't know a lot about Cash Money until Nori kind of like brought up like how the record labels was afraid of him from dropping. The Master P one was good. It's a lot of insight.
I don't think I seen that one.
When he came out with the Master, nobody in the music industry was making any money until Master P came.
Yeah, that's real.
Nobody.
First,
and he told the story to Wild
First
High.
one to really negotiate his own deal.
Yeah. But there's a lot of stories that was told that we just didn't know about.
I want to go back on the Joe Buddens podcast. I feel like he talks down on his colleagues. Just from what I seen. The only interview I ever watched was and not all of it was.
I think that's
Easy
why
the
people
Block
watch
Captain
it.
And Pusha T's interview. I watched the whole thing. I'm a Pusha T fan. I thought that was pretty good. But other than that, I just see little clips here and there. It's
real good, bro. The one guy don't go for his shit though. I can't think of the dark skin dude.
Queen Flips.
Not Queen, it's the other one, bro. I ain't gonna name
Ice and Ish.
Ice. I think it's Ice. Yeah. It's Ice. Ice don't go for his shit. He got Melissa Ford on there now too. So give it the.
That's what I thought. I seen her on there a couple times. Like, is she just a guest or
she's very, very good, bro. Very, very.
I mean,
good.
She got a lot of insight.
Yeah, she's very, very good.
That is true. That is true.
And she ain't the video vixen that was fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? She was really professional in it. No, she was. She was very. I mean, he said it though. No, she don't got no bodies on her, bro.
She got me.
We can't don't put bodies on her.
I ain't seen nobody mention the Breakfast Club.
That's a radio show, bro. That's not a podcast. That's a radio show. No, that's a radio show. They on the radio every morning.
You don't think it's all similar?
No, I think it's a little different. Because I
like their interviews when like artists drop. They have that.
Yeah, they got that national audience. So.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
They didn't organically grow a fan base. Yeah, they didn't grow a fan base like.
I think Angela Yee and Mano have something together now. That seemed pretty interesting.
Oh, okay.
I heard. Oh, it sounds alright. Who I want to talk? Oh, Academics. Y'all think about his podcast?
I don't really watch it.
I don't watch it, but I gotta give him credit. He's a monster Pioneer. In the space. Yeah, he is. He is, bro. He is.
I feel like he exploited certain things to get.
He did because he just exploited Chicago. He's mainly responsible for a lot of the shit that happened. To be honest, because
that's why I don't really watch him like
me either.
Yeah,
I think he's asking for trouble, but I think he's protected.
He's so protected that anybody
he gonna be. I don't really care.
He antagonized people. If you gonna do something to me, come do it.
I ain't here.
I watched a few. I just don't like. To me, he's very like Like he better than everybody. Like how he was.
I feel like
he get into the camera and just.
a lot of they monetize his shit.
Yeah, he get a lot of bread.
Yeah, and
Uncle Suge.
They be shadow banning the fuck out of him. I don't think the podcast world really like him. Gil's Arena. That motherfucker good too. I Am an Athlete. Yeah, that's a good podcast too.
Yeah, I seen a little.
I Am an Athlete. It's another one too that they got.
A bunch of receivers on there. Brandon Marshall.
They had split up. They split up to Ryan Clark took I Am Athlete, and Brandon Marshall got. Damn, I wish I can. I love them, bro. Both of them, bro. Yes, bro. They both are very. It's with the sports realm. It's so good because they bring the sports people in and have conversations.
Shaq
the normal people wouldn't know.
I didn't know that. I like JJ Redick shit or Paul George.
I haven't really gotten
JJ
into it
Redick
too much,
shit actually pretty dope.
Is it?
I haven't gotten into it too much, but I've watched a few of them.
You think Cam got a space in the sports world since he come from music?
Yeah, they both. I don't know, Mason. You know, Cam got a lot of like similarities when it comes to that. You know,
that is true.
I mean, Mace was he played. He got.
Okay, yeah, I Am Athlete is the Brandon Marshall. It's
that's
the other one with Ryan Clark. They had split up.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I can't think what it is.
Really
that was good. That was a good podcast.
I'm gonna get the name before we get off here.
I'm trying to think of
the Pivot. The Pivot. Podcast.
Okay.
They really good, bro.
Don't Lil Wayne got a podcast?
He was doing one, but I think he was doing one. But you know, he ain't got time. That nigga, he's doing too much music too.
He's doing too much to be dedicated. That shit is a process itself.
There wasn't nobody trying to check out for that shit.
He had some good guests.
No, he had great guests and great numbers. Man, he don't like Lil Wayne at all.
What guest did he have?
I figure he'd be triggered.
Rick Ross, he did Baby, he did Pusha T, he did. I think it was Pusha T that was on there.
I don't know about that one, nigga.
If Drake was on there, Nicki, he had a couple people on there.
But they ain't got no beef no more.
Yeah, they shit over. That
they
shit
cool?
It wasn't really, that shit was musically. That shit wasn't
okay.
Push just wanted to see better for his little brother, man.
I guess you call him cracky. But shit, so y'all only thing you said about our podcast is just the resources and the insight the people that got. That's how I thought too. I just want to get a difference of opinion. You know,
we gonna have to get better with. I mean, we gonna get better with hard getting us a little production team. Like I told you, you do too much work. We're gonna have to find us. We're gonna have to find us an editor, bro. We have to find us an editor, bro.
I know, man.
You do too much work.
Let me tell you something, nigga.
You can't be the fucking host and editors, bro.
When I thought that shit was working, and then I think someone said something in the group chat, and then someone else told me. Then they told me, I'm like, man, fuck, it worked on my end, and it actually stopped. I kept uploading. Every upload takes like an hour or two, so I did it like 7-10 times. I'm like, man. That's why I ain't fuck this YouTube. Yeah. That shit just too much.
We just gotta find us a dorky guy, bro. Get us an editor in here, bro.
Hey, for real, yeah.
Go get the Geek Squad or something. We just need to get an editor.
Do that shit because this shit take too much time. But all right, y'all. That's our show, man. Y'all come fuck with us. CorporateLike Entertainment, The Fill with Phil, All Profit Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
It's a real quick story. I thought APE and All Profit was different. I didn't know it was an acronym. I keep thinking about shit all the time. I could not believe it. Like, what is APE? What is All Profit?
Man, he's over here like, I can't put it together.
It's the same shit, nigga. Like,
I'm not surprised.
I'm like, what is, like, man, what? I asked man on the low, like, so what is All Profit and what is APE? And he looked like I was stupid, which rightfully so. You know, I didn't know, but yeah, we still growing, y'all. So everything gonna be good.
Light bulb.
Yeah, light bulb. Oh, that's what it meant. Duh. Like, what the fuck? That shit crazy. But again, our content just as good as anybody else's podcast.
Yes, it is.
And we can go on y'all show. We'll fly out there, whatever. It's just as good. We can talk with sports, music, culture, anything. Maybe not too much fashion. You know, St. Laurent's and all that shit, if that's even the thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But everything else, we can talk with y'all niggas.
Fashion with them, I just, you know.
You low key, huh?
Yeah, you ain't got to buy all that expensive shit. You know, you got black owned designers.
I go to Walmart, Target, my shit now. Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Sergio Tacchini, my guy, it's a little cheaper.
I don't even know what that is, but see what I'm saying? But that's our show, y'all. CorporateLike Entertainment, the Phil Podcast.